That's all it would take.
To win the World Series of Poker, you don't just play well, you survive moments where your tournament should end. Michael Mizrachi faced elimination again, and again, and again.
$10 million.
Here with the champ, 3 big blinds to this. What did it take to come back and win the main event?
Oh, I can't explain it.
At what point does luck stop being luck and start looking like help?
I got chirping chips now, I guess.
Raise. 3.2 million.
Go quick it. I'm in 3-bet to 3.2 million.
I saw one ace. I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna be thrilled.
Oh my God.
I mean,
What else to say?
Casino Royale.
All right. I mean, this would get Grinder back to 5.3.
yeah, chance to get back into it. But God, if he just waited one more hand, this is... Okay. Come on, Grinder.
1.9, 1.9. I got everything in the main pocket.
Does he have any fight left in
It
him?
was good to have an ace before the blind.
Good luck, man. I'm rooting
Be
for
back
you.
up to 9 big blinds.
Thanks, Dan.
Jack 7-6, clean for Mizrachi.
No king.
Turn is a queen.
No king. We'll take a 10.
A king eliminates Mizrachi. River ace. Still alive. Ace 6.
Players all in.
All of it.
Well, not a lot of waiting today for Mizrachi.
Just about 4 big blinds.
He could potentially... he's probably going to have
Yeah.
a customer here.
Absolutely. Is Dunaway happy to make the call with the ace 7. He'll be way ahead. They chopped about a quarter of the time.
Ace 6, ace 7.
If Mizrachi finds a way, he's back up to 5.5. Ooh, king
I got a
8-5
spade.
with 2 spades. 6 of spades in hand
Yeah.
for Mizrachi.
Okay. You're optimistic.
I am.
Oh, wow.
Oh, baby, the turn is the jack of spades.
I can see why you're optimistic.
Again, king 8-5 on the flop, jack of spades on the turn. Mizrachi has the 6 of spades, so he has the flush draw, has the 6 for the outright win. The river is the ace of spades.
The Grinder's back.
Over on the main stage, Michael Mizrachi all in and at risk. Dunaway opened here with the 2 5s. Mizrachi jammed with the king jack. Dunaway does make the call.
Just a couple of good old boys gambling.
King, I know it 2 paints. I saw the king.
Could Grinder get back to about 16 million? It won't be easy as it comes 9-7-4. Couple diamonds, king of diamonds in hand for the Grinder.
10 of diamonds.
Yeah, the hard way again, maybe.
9 of diamonds also.
A lot of fun turn cards.
Diamond.
And
oh my
that
God.
is one of them as the 3 of diamonds rolls off.
14 outs, a couple of those outs removed. Here we go for the Grinder.
King,
5 of
jack,
diamonds.
or diamond. To stay alive. Yes! The Grinder is back! As Greg opens here, Dunaway calls on the button, and Mizrachi has 2 queens in the big blind.
What a spot for the Grinder.
The jam for a little more than 20 bigs. Greg counting out his stack. Our 9's just too good for Greg.
All in.
He says yes.
They
he's
are
all in.
indeed.
Yes, Queens
And
versus
here
Nines. Queens
we
versus Nines.
go. 38.4 million in the middle.
A grinder gets it in pure.
A 4-1 favorite. Queens versus nines. Everybody up. 10-3 deuce. Safe for the grinder, who about an hour and a half ago was down to less than 2 million in chips. The turn is a jack.
This place is going to erupt if it's no 9.
Can't watch. To go from the shortest stack to one of the biggest stacks in the room. With 18 left in the main. 6 on the river. The grinder revived.
It's like the cards are on their back.
Well, Tony Gregg has just been whittled, and now it could be the final hatchet. Unless he can find some of this 27% in equity that he's placed his hopes on. 24.9 million.
How much was the total?
Mizrachi dominating.
9.9?
I would get it ready.
I'm getting it ready for you.
Let's see 3, Ali. It's a rough start for Tony. He finds the diamond 2, but 2 spades working for the grinder.
Well, the only work that needs to get put in is for Tony Gregg, who's got 2 4s working, but nothing further. And now it's over.
What a run, Tony Gregg. 10 left.
Taking it in stride.
Out on the turn.
Such a gentleman.
One of the best no-limit players of all time and a great person. 750 for your efforts, sir. Late day 8, another departs.
Thank you.
Aloha, Tony.
Is this a redraw at 10, Ali?
It is.
10 million.
His 3-bet is to 10 million.
Oh.
And grinder has ace king.
Oh my goodness. Absolute cooler. Just talking about Mizrachi, right? He's never folding here.
You spoke this into existence.
Obviously you know this. We have no idea what's to come on this broadcast. So
we are spoiler free watching it with you all at home. He says raise it up.
Here we go. Crowd knows what that means. They're saying, oh, Mikey's getting it in. He's going to go all in. And he's going to be in terrible shape.
Not quite all in.
It's committing.
It's at 30 million. Everybody else an interested observer, a 400K pay jump.
Dunaway just sort of taking his time before he inevitably bows out of the way.
Was his turn with the kings.
You
want to count? I'd like a lot. You want to count?
Yeah. Grinder. He wants to count.
I mean, at least an estimate here.
30.
I'm all in.
Raise all in.
And here we go. More than 151 million in the middle.
Kings, ace king.
Ace king.
The winner of this hand's going to win the tournament. I'm going to say that right now.
I've got kings. He's got ace.
Mizrachi's going to take the chip lead or be out in 7.
If he hits this ace, this place will explode.
Either Mizrachi's got 150 or Wozniak has half the chips in play.
Biggest pot of the main event. Jack 9-7. Clean for the Kings. Grinder looks for an ace. We can see one was folded pre. That's why the ace of hearts is grayed out.
Crazy.
Turn card is a queen. The straight draw arrives.
All of a sudden.
But he doesn't obviously know. That only added one out. 3 tens folded.
It's got to be the ace of diamonds, the ace of clubs, or the 10 of diamonds for Michael Mizrachi, where his day is done. To stay alive.
Oh! Oh my God!
He finds the ace on the river.
He only had 3 live outs in the deck.
Starting the hand with a little less than 30 bigs, facing the open from the chip leader.
What about you guys?
Second smallest stack on the table.
Should be.
Grinder just said, I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about you guys.
It's going to be a 40-second take and fold. It's in the camera.
Hendricks in between just, 3-bet call, I believe, with this hand. But because it's the grinder, as the chip leader who's going to be opening a ton of hands, he says, all right, you know what? 3-bet, I'm willing to play for it all if he 4-bets all in. I don't think we're 3-bet folding 2 jacks against Mizrachi.
No chance.
And I don't think Mizrachi's ever just calling with these chips in this spot.
150 million.
There it is. There's the jam. Hendricks looks back.
He knows he's in a 6 spot right now. The way Mizrachi said that, he's going to call anyway. Here we go.
Here we go once more.
Jack's ace king.
Ace king.
Could turn this tide of the tournament once again.
There's a screen.
Ace king. Ace king.
Hey, Keeler, Jack of hearts. Jack ball. Jack of hearts. Jack ball.
Hendricks will watch alongside his rail.
I have jacks. Crazy. Jack 6-3 rainbow. It is Jack. Jack 6-3 rainbow.
Electric atmosphere
Go. Jack
at the
6-3.
Horseshoe Event Center.
Jack 6-3.
Let's see 3. Queen, queen 4. So far, so good for the jacks of Adam Hendricks.
Got a deuce. Deuce down. Deuce down. Deuce down.
The turn is a king. The turn is a king. Hendricks down to 2 outs. There's a jack there for the Iceman. No. Seen some huge hands.
I'm surprised it's done. I would imagine he just calls. It's usually his style to just want to get mixed up with flops, but.
And that's part of why we've had such an insane 2 hours. Every spot, Brent, where there's been a choice, do I call this raise or 3-bet?
Yeah, it's been like the higher variance.
Every guy, every time, has chosen the 3-bet approach. Nobody's passively played a big hand.
With the exception of maybe hand number 1, which was just a cooler.
Correct.
Wow, Mizrachi
Are you serious?
squeezing 2 jacks. What?
Which is it?
11,500,000.
Oh my goodness.
Double fisting with the millie chips.
I'm telling you,
Is there any
Kenny
world
Holler
Kenny
might have to
folds?
fold ace king. Second in chips, seeing this type of action, 3-bet, 4-bet behind.
Boyevich, by the way, sitting there thinking, maybe this could happen again.
This is insane.
600K pay jump from 5th to 4th.
You can see him doing the accounting. I mean, the door's open where he obviously could rip it, but just think about that spot. You're second in chips.
And you have 75 bigs going into the hand.
And it doesn't look like Mizrachi's messing around, right? He's got a hand. He knows that Mizrachi has a hand.
In this specific spot, though, if he did rip it, I think Mizrachi folds.
He might. He might. Look at the sizing. That 40 million from Mizrachi, that's already committing his stack to Dunaway, who's the 3-better.
Right, but not to Holler.
Not to Holler. But I'm saying I just don't think that ace king off is in any sort of position to want to just play a pot for the main event. But you'd be talking about more than 60% of the chips in play if it all went in.
Whether he's right or not, I think Kenny thinks he's the best player left. And he's going to try to find a better spot.
I agree.
point.
This is not.
It's a great point.
This is not a hand you just want to get all in with right here, right now. Not with those payouts. Not with Boyevich having less than 20 bigs. This is sickening.
When he turned his head to the dealer, I thought he was going to just say all, like, looked like that when you turn your head to say all in, he turned his head to the dealer, said nothing, and now is turned back. I think he's folding.
And he does let go of the ace-king. Dunaway out as well, and Mizrachi extends his chip lead.
It's a hard spot for Kenny, playability-wise. Being in second against the big chip leader, especially the grinder. But of course, we're defending King 10.
Taking his time before paying the price of admission, which yields fruit. King, Jack, Deuce. Top pair against second pair, poised to take a bite out of the grinder, which has been a difficult man to chomp down on the day. He's been doling out more bite marks than he's been issued.
That is 4.3.
And now he doles out a C-bet. 4.3. Kenny coming with the call. Another 8.6. Flows into the purse.
Little bit interesting. Might the grinder want to sort of merge this second pair?
Check.
Checking back feels very normal, but a bet might garner some value from a slightly worse jack and might even confuse something like king 6. Remember, it's not just this clip Kenny has to worry about. Ideas of grinder blasting off on the river are alarming, but we would think with the king and the 10, we have to fight on once more.
$12.6. Things getting a bit more serious.
And these sorts of ideas in no limit are always interesting. This isn't a straight value bet. It's a lot more complicated than that.
You know, oftentimes when the action is not on us, we don't find players looking over at the person upon whom the decision lies, but rather disengaging and sort of allowing the person upon whom the decision is to look. But you see grinder just eyes darting over.
Some of it's a little bit stylistic, and it does just come right home for Mike.
Very stylish 7 of diamonds on the end.
He's about to cross the 300 mil mark.
Top pair flushed right down the tubes. Oh. And hang on.
I don't think Kenny is ever doing anything but check. However, I did see that jockeying of the chips.
Ultimately, as you suspected, he does check it over, and value, of course.
And you know, some of the grabbing the chips might be to freeze the grinder occasionally or to feign that he was considering leading.
Good luck with that.
Agree, but, you know, Hollard is here as well, 5 left. We can see it won't work this time, but might the idea have been to deter grinder occasionally with air. 50 million will be garnering a fold in short order.
One never knows to what extent future game horticulture is on Kenny's mind as he plants the seeds, but he's going to plant that king right into the bin. Don't be stupid.
It's 3-bet now. I'll see you later, Kenny. I'm just saying, brother. Oh, Dunaway in as well.
Be a big pot this one. Feel it.
And
The grinder declares he feels a big pot.
Somebody's busting.
oh, prophesizing is Grindstradamus. King 10 tray, top pair for Hollert, second pair for Mizrachi. Doesn't seem like sufficient ingredients as it stands for someone to be sent packing with 14 million in the middle. There's the follow through. 5.5.
No road forward for Kenny, really, other than call. Don't like to speak in absolutes, but
He concurs. Dunaway's departure, a formality.
oh dear.
Lady in black on the turn, dressing Mizrachi with the best hand.
And you know, we would imagine Mike pursues further value, but Kenny's range is alarming and has all sorts of big time coverage on this board. It isn't as if Kenny has that much King X, but he can have Queen Jack, Ace Queen, this one. And if we're Mike, we're trying to get more chips in right now, I do believe. And for Kenny, obviously nowhere to go but continue once more. Big pot here.
Believe mom and pop on the rail. Is it perhaps just efforting exactly who the presences are, as Mizrachi's effort is to the tune of 21.5 million. For Hollert, the exit is not the option, and obviously the raise would seem reckless.
This is quite difficult. I would go for the call. I think it's clear, but maybe there are ideas that this sort of hand can just kind of rip or aggress beyond call. But he is going for the standard, let's call it 68 million in the middle. Grinder a 2-to-1 favorite.
The 4 is of zero concern.
I'll tell you what, Ali. This sometimes could be the end of Kenny Hollert. It feels crazy to think that, but imagine how many hands Grinder is playing. And if you're in Kenny's seat, he can have so many bluffs from which to choose from.
This...
Note he sighs and looks back at his cards. It's really interesting watching him just kind of do his thing.
You think that's deliberate?
No. Not deliberate. I think he's just so free out there. He goes for 60 into 68, and I think this is going to take a little while. 60. But nobody would be surprised to see Hollert hero this off. Grinder kind of running away with this thing, Ali.
Well, Kenny's going to do a little math and determine if he clicks call and is wrong, as we can see he will be. Would be, rather. How much would he have left? And he is not in a rush to make his mind up here. This not making the decision any easier,
No,
Nick.
matters complicated further. And he picked an annoying size for Kenny. If he calls and he's wrong, he still has 24. Boyevich 16. He does pay it off. He hears the bad news, Ali. Oh my.
The only place to go is forward with the full 19 million. The modest clip unloaded. Queen tray in the bin, King 7 as well. Wozniak takes a peek.
Sorry.
Before mucking it, King Jack of Diamonds for the Grinder, Nick.
Good luck, gentlemen.
This is hand number 1, and we've already got an all-in and a call.
Diamonds, Ace Queen.
King Jack.
King Jack of Diamonds.
As vrouw. Koning Boerraten. Ik heb als vrouw.
Has Ace King. We need a king or a jack.
I don't think it comes as a surprise, just given the presence of the Grinder and sort of the speediness with which we got down here, that we're picking up where we left off. Grinder behind roughly 3-2, and that's where he stays on a 10-5-4 all spade board.
I'm good at this part. It's probably gonna come a queen.
Hollert's advantage ascends Needs to hold. Oh, and a jack! Now it will take an ace, a king, or a queen for Hollert to keep on trucking here at this FT. Otherwise, he's out in hand one, and that'll do it.
Legendary run, Kenny.
A tremendous performance by Kenny Hollert, but one that is cut short by the King Jack of the Grinder and Dunaway. 10-6 of hearts in the Big Nick.
Ace 10 is ahead of 10-6.
You know, I don't love that call, Ali, with the 10-6.
Just need to avoid a 6.
Blind versus blind. Of course, he anticipates Mizrachi is going to attack with a wide array, but 10-6 of hearts strikes me as underperforming against two randoms.
I get it. He's clear short. He wants to gamble. Let's run him.
$2 million pay ladder between third and second. He's already locked up an extra million after Hollert's departure. But he ain't doing well here. King, queen, 4 with a couple of diamonds. Mizrachi has this one by the throat.
Ace is a bad card, actually.
48.5 million chip pot. Just a black 6. Will do it for Dunaway. Not home on the turn.
Only a 6. Only a 6.
It's the rail discussing the outs.
There's no 6.
Just for 2 million, baby. Wait till soon. Now it's coming, it's coming.
The Grinder in the embrace of the friends and
Well,
family
heads
on
up,
the
Ali.
rail. A diamond for good measure. And a table for 4 just became a table for 2. 9-6 offsuit for the Grinder, who actually, instincts is a very apropos way to describe what he draws upon when he's out there.
Yeah, it's been really interesting hearing rumblings from some still not giving him his credit, still out there with these wild takes that he's not playing well or this and that. You know, this guy's one of the best ever. And in hindsight, some of the moves he made that I didn't love, just open shoving jacks, the huge sort of all-in with queens, those two I wasn't crazy about as we see the Grinder picking up outs, Waz with the 7. In hindsight, I started thinking, does he think he's stealing so many pots from these guys that he just didn't want the variance of a normal 3-bet? His top 2 comes in for Waz, flush for the Grinder.
Yeah, obviously, John not particularly thrilled about the jack sub, and
It's all going Mike's way, Ali.
with the double gutter as the straight draws turn into a flush draw.
But I was going to say, he folded a jack 7 off on the button, which is just wrong. But then he limped 10-4 off, which is right. So maybe he, you know,
A little bob and weave.
Maybe a little bob and weave. Sometimes you can bob too much, and this is not a good flop for Waz. Chop possibilities, but this is really troublesome.
Top pair for both parties.
Oh, Grinder sneaks along on the flop.
Picks up a gut shot on the turn. And of course, with the check back in front of us, we're quite proud of top pair. Hard to make any pair, let alone top pair. So the 7 million is drawn forward. Grinder content to flat. Pot grows to 28.5 million. 7 on the end, and suddenly the kicker becomes a straight. Waz with the break check.
For Waz, in terms of bluff catching, suppose it's good not to have a heart. Do just fall to a lot of stuff.
Straight.
Oh, Waz snaps, Ali. That was a big bet on the end, no?
35 million.
Oh, my.
Not so much as a chew from Waz, a reflexive call, which now...
Waz might have been all NyQuil last night, but...
Ace and the 9 plus the button getting together for a min raise. Mizrachi defends the suited combo and finds a flush draw, while Waz finds top 2, Nick.
And again, Waz checks back,
my.
and the flush does come in for the grinder.
12.5 inch.
By the way, great assessment from the grinder to check it over once more. 10 mil from Waz. And he's doing it again, Ali.
And note last time he did it, he got caught bluffing.
And he's announcing raise, thumbs to the sky.
30 million.
And he makes it 30.
All in. Call.
Waz jams, grinder snaps.
Come on. Flush, flush. No club, no club. No club. Have a flush, have a flush. No club.
Two
Only
versus the
club, Ali.
flush.
No club, no club. No, it's over, it's over, it's over. Wait, it's already over, right? It's over, it's over. We won, let's go.
Wait a minute.
It's not over,
Wait a minute,
grinder.
Mikey, wait a minute. He's got board pairs. Are we reading the board wrong? Hang on a minute.
Is it over? Oh, ace or 9. Shit, I didn't know that. Shit. I thought I didn't see 2 pairs.
Everybody relax.
God, I missed it.
This would be a catastrophic swing
Ace 9.
if the board were to pair the ace or the 9 here and give Wozniak the double.
Mikey, baby.
No ace or 9. No ace or 9. No ace or 9.
That's all it would take. And it's over.
Let's go!
This is the most legendary accomplishment in the history of poker.
He played well, he ran better, and sometimes that's enough.